G'day guys, welcome back. I had to walk the long way around the table because my usual side over there is being used. Right, I'm going to have another go at the 3D flower. So, the last one I did this one here. Hopefully you saw that video. I waited a little bit too long for my resin to set up. It didn't close up in the middle. And it was really, really hot. It literally burnt my fingers. So have another go. It's been sitting for 15 minutes now. I've got it in a wide-mouthed container. It's better than having it in a little plastic cup, which has got a smaller diameter. Using the Clariti, the Barnes Clariti. I have worked out over the months that I've been doing this, if you use a resin that sets up quickly, then you've got a much better chance of being successful. I'm just going to find a scale that works. I'm just going to pop that there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 20 grams of resin in 2 cups, so the white and the red. Grams. I should move that around so you can see. I've got 21. It doesn't matter. 20, 21. So that's that one. Zero it. 20 grams. So that's the first thing. Try and use a resin that sets up quickly, rather than one that takes ages. That was one of the things I found that seems to work better. The Barnes Clariti, it's kind of touch dry in an hour to 2. Like you can touch it. So that's a good one. The other thing is maybe not concentrate on the time. Go by the feel. Once it feels hot, not just warm, but once it feels, oh yeah, that's getting hot, then it's time to move. You need to get a wriggle on. So yeah, 15 minutes. I'm going to put some red in there and just enough resin to make a paste. It really doesn't need to be a lot. Start off with a little bit because you don't want a big amount in there. You just want to make a little paste. That's just going to be for the center. I really don't need a lot. It's only one little coaster. This is a 13 centimeter coaster, so that's enough just to make my little center. So the rest of the resin, it's quite warm now. Wish I had a thermometer that I could actually tell you, but look, it's different for each resin. Some resins you might have to wait 20 minutes before you pipe, which I think this one's going to be, I'm assuming it's going to be about 25 minutes that it'll take to when I start piping. Some of them, if you've got a resin that sets up really, really slowly and you can't really touch it for 8 hours or maybe the next day, then you may have to leave it for, say, 40 minutes. I'm just wiping the inside of my cup real quick so that I can use this cup again. That's all I do. I just wipe them with the paper towel, and then it's ready to go again. Same with my stick. I can use my stick again, throw that away straight away. Alright, now I've got resin on my hands. I need my baby wipe with my alcohol on it to clean my gloves. Alright, set like a jelly. Let's torch. Pop some bubbles. I think what I'll do is I'm just going to do that with the edge of the coaster just to get those little bubbles out that may have been trapped in there, because when you're doing something that's got clear edges, you really don't want the bubbles. You don't want to see bubbles, so you can just get your little end of your stick and do that. Right, so we're going red and white. I'm going to put the red in the center. So with the last red that I used, it was just what was it? I can't even remember now. Oh, I can't even remember now what I used. But it didn't have any white pigment paste in it. The one that I'm using today from Amore Arts, the red has actually got white pigment paste in it. So yeah, it doesn't seem to work without the white pigment paste. That's the secret ingredient. It just doesn't work the same if you haven't got that. Just trying to get it all out. There we go. Okay. So the white I'm using is the Castin Craft, and I'm going to put 2 drops in. So I've got 20 grams of resin in there. I'm going to put 2 drops in. 1, oops, 2. The first one wasn't very big. I'll follow its little train down. So 2 drops of that. 1 drop of the white Pinata alcohol ink into that, and we should hopefully get a bit of an opaque look. As soon as it goes opaque, then you've got enough. If it's still pretty transparent and you can see through the white onto your stick, then it's not quite ready. I'm going to put another one in. It's not quite opaque enough. Go with 3. They were very little drops, I must admit. This is a new bottle, and I haven't cut the nozzle off as far as I did with the other one that I used. So the other one had bigger drops coming out. Okay, so I can't really see the stick through that, so that's just good. Now the other one I'm using the, as I said, the Amore. This one's got red in it. I put a little asterisk on the one that's got the white pigment paste in them. You can ask them at Amore Art which ones have got the white in them and buy them. So you can just use Castin Craft, but then if you add a little bit of red alcohol ink, it's just going to go pink, isn't it? Now, because it hasn't got a nozzle, the Amore, I put it in here. Oh, I forgot to leave it upside down. So I'll put 2 drops in here. It's just easier if you put it in a squeeze bottle, because you can't get 1 drop out of that bottle. Normally I leave it upside down so I'm ready, but I wasn't organized. 1, 2. So those are bigger drops. Now make sure you wipe the top. And 1 drop of the chili pepper alcohol ink. Get in there. Looks like a murder scene with the red everywhere. Okay. We'll give that a mix and see what we get with that. And what's the clock saying? Okay, what have I got so far? Let's see, what did I start with? I've got it written down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So yeah, 25 minutes it's been so far. Probably by the time I start piping, it will be closer to 30. So that's about the same. If I tip it like that, I can see the edge of the pop stick. It's getting pretty warm in my hand. I did one before. I filmed it, but I've deleted it because it didn't work. The resin was warm, but not hot, and it didn't work. The resin was still too thin, so it didn't work, and I just deleted the video because I thought, well, that's no point. Don't show you that. It didn't work. So you may not even see this one, but you'll never know. So I'm just going to have a bit of a practice and a play today and see if I can get it again. My very first successful flower was with the this resin, the Barnes Clariti, and I wasn't able to replicate that again, and then I tried the Delcom, which worked, but it wasn't as good. I'm going to move all this out of the way. So, but now I thought, no, I'm not going to let it beat me. I'll pull up my big girl panties, as they say. Have another go. I'm going to get a piece of paper towel over here so I can put that on. Try and keep my workspace a bit clean. So So these little piping bags, I just buy them from eBay. They're actually longer. They're about that long. I just snip the end off because I don't want too much, you know, in hanging out. Because one time I actually went through my actual my resin with the end of that, so I cut it off. Right, I am actually just going to am I going to wait? Oh, I don't know. See, the last one, it just did not work because I didn't wait long enough. What am I up to now? Bear with me, let me count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If I wait another 2 minutes, it'll be 30 minutes. How's that feeling? It's pretty warm. All right, let's just do this slowly. Now, I'm not going to cut too much off. That's probably about... Okay, well, it's not enough there to be coming out, so a little bit more. You'll see. Once you get these little bags, you'll see how much you need to cut off. Oh, that might have been a bit big. It's about 4 millimeters. So if you make it too small, nothing's going to come out. The white one's got slightly bigger hole. I'll make them the same. And also it depends on how, you know, if you push, because obviously if you squeeze, more is going to come out. So about 4 millimeters wide for your hole. Don't heat your resin too much because it's going to go thin, and you want it to stay relatively thick. I'm just testing this. I'm seeing how far I can push this. I do want to just wait another minute. All right, I'm going to put you on hold, on pause, and I'm going to wait 2 more minutes till I'm at the 30-minute mark, and then I'll come back to you. Right, 30 minutes is up from the time I stopped stirring, and hopefully it's good. Right, hang on to that. I'm going to start with white and see if I can end in white, okay? So when I squeeze it, it's dropping out slowly, leaves a bit of a thread. It's not, doesn't seem to be too thin. Just be careful that you don't stretch your petal as you're going. Like, don't go too fast because you stretch it and it'll thin out. So just go slowly, not thinning it out too much. Okay. Whoops, dropped a bit. I'm so uneven. I can never get the circle. Look, I'm always go up that way. Oh, I haven't got my stick underneath. No wonder I'm going that way. Have I? Have I got my stick? Oh, yes, I have. And now I have. Oh, my gosh. Now I've got 2 sticks. Silly woman. Alright. I forgot I put the stick in yesterday. It's a hair. Oh, right. Here we go. Wind it up. Hang on to the edge there. The end. Tuck it in. Right. Move over a bit. Alright, I'm going to go again. Even though I wanted to finish on red. Let's see if I can get another one in there. Because I've got a lot of space on the other side. I'm going to try and make it more uniform. I really do. Look at that. See, I could even put more on that there, but all right, let's leave it like that. It's starting to move already, you guys. Right, I'm going to put the heat gun on it. I've got this nozzle that I've used before when I was doing my resin art. So it's already on there. I'm just going to use that. And hopefully that'll work. Push from the outside in. A little bit of heat around like so. Outside in. Just trying to heat the outer edge. Not too close though, and I want to melt the resin. I don't want to make it too soft. I've just spent half an hour waiting for it to thicken up. I don't want to make it too soft now, do I? Too thin. She says as she keeps heating. I just want to make sure that it's all... See, when I do that, it's not really moving very much. So I know it's quite thick. If you heat it, or blow it, and it like blows all over the place, and it's too thin. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that. It takes its time to come from the outside in, and it closes up all those little gaps. There's another hair on it. Last time I had a hair in it, I mean in the video that I didn't show you, I tried getting it out, and because I was picking at it, I ruined my petal, and I said next time if I get a hair, I'm just leaving it. So, just leaving it. Because it's not worth it, you know, you start picking things out. I guess the middle won't be too bad. Oh look, it won't matter. This is going to be the back. Let's just leave it. Just leave it. I'm going to put that there. Okay. Hopefully that'll be all right. Okay. Nerve-wracking. Right, I'm going to get you down. Actually, I'm going to leave you. I'm going to come back in about 15 minutes. I'm going to go and check on my dogs. Lexi's due to birth tomorrow, so I'm going to go and check her. Hey, I'm back. It's been about 15 minutes. Now, I think, see those white blobs in the center there? I'm hoping it's not going to be too blobby on the back. That might have been just because I put too much resin down. See those blobs? But everything's closed up, and we're getting the scalloped edges. So when I get those scalloping on the edges like that, it's usually a pretty good sign. Is that a blob? Where you join each petal, there are blobs. Can see through there. Oh, I don't know. The weight is going to kill me to see whether or not it's worked. But anyway, there it is. Because this resin sets up so fast, I'll be able to probably demold it in like 6 hours. So, yeah, that'll be good. All right, I'll see you real soon for the update. Hey guys, it's been a few hours. It's, what is it? 4:30 in the afternoon. Just had a big thunderstorm. I don't know if you can still hear the rain, but thunder and lightning, and neighbours' dogs went off barking. Anyway, enough of that chit chat. I wonder what's going to happen. I have not peeked, promise, have not peeked at the back. Come on, let's get you out. Because these are kind of clear and you can see through them, but I resisted the temptation and waited for you guys. It's probably going to be a little bit soft, a little bit bendy still because it's only been a few hours. But what I'll do is I'll put it back in its little coaster and let it set. I just wanted to have a look. I could not wait till tomorrow. So let's have a look at the front. Front's looking good. Got that little effect on the edges there. It's all closed up. All right, without further ado, let's have a look. Please work. Oh, it worked. I had to look over the top of the camera so I could see in real life. It worked. We've got a few little blobs there. oh, that's really nice. It's really nice, you guys. Isn't it? Do you like it? Look at the 3D look. Oh, there's thunder again. It's really pretty, and we've got a little bit of transparency still because I didn't make the white so opaque, but you can see where I stopped and there's a blob, and then stopped and a blob, and then start again. So I have to try and work out how to not get that. But look, I really don't mind that. It's not like it's got big blobs everywhere. We've got the beautiful petals, we've got the scalloping on the edge, or scalloping. We've certainly got a 3D look, and of course a red sparkle in the center. Really happy with that. Oh, yay, woohoo! Oh, let's see if I can replicate it now. All right, I'm going to put it back into its little home, and it can just stay there. If I can get it back in properly, and stay there, and set properly overnight. Yay, so excited. Right, on to the next one. I've got the other one sitting just there, so I'm going to do that. I'll set this up for a photo shoot tomorrow because it's raining, and show you the finished product. Yay! Bye for now.